Hello there, welcome back to Jack's Game Reviews. It's been a month and a half since I've uploaded. Oh well. So, like many of you, you've probably been playing the Black Ops 6 beta, and I think it's actually pretty great. And let me reload, you fat f***. Oh, f*** off. Fucking hell, I suck. No! Oh, baby! First Call of Duty with a 4-year dev cycle. That's pretty long for Call of Duty. I mean, it's the longest they've ever had, I'm pretty sure, so that's interesting. And yeah, it's pretty good. You can see where the time has gone. But despite that, I don't think this game is really made for me. So I'll try and keep my bias out of it. So the Black Ops 6 beta so far has been pretty damn good. Skill-based matchmaking and all that, it's in there, you know, if you play well, you're going to get matched with them. It is what it is, there's no point fighting anymore. If you're pissed off with it, just, you know, drop your KD down a little bit. It is what it is, it's not a competition, it's a casual game. And so far, I'm really enjoying it, but I know for a fact, I'm probably not going to buy it. It kind of doesn't make any sense, does it? But let me explain. So, I've been enjoying it so far. The gunplay is really good, alright? I actually think this is the most solid gunplay in a Call of Duty I've experienced in years, okay? And I've played every single Call of Duty. We'll go back to that. I started on Call of Duty 3 in like, what was it, 2006 or something like that? It must have been like that on the Xbox 360. But yeah, this is solid gunplay, man. This actually feels solid, and it's a surprise, to be honest with you. Call of Duty's gunplay has never really impressed me. Like, yeah, alright, it's smooth and it's, you know, it feels good, but it's an arcade shooter, you know what I mean? It's gonna be the most basic kind of gunplay you can get. There's a bit of recoil, there's a bit of flinch, and off Bob's your uncle, off you go. That's it. You expect that with every single Call of Duty. But I actually think it feels really good. I think they've found a really good balance here with the flinch, with the recoil, with how the guns sound, with how the visual feedback is. I think it's really good. I actually think the maps are really good as well, I'll be honest with you. A lot of people seem to have issues with a specific map. I don't know which one it is, but every single map I've played on, I think there's only like 3 in the beta, but all 3 I really enjoy. It really pushes the omni movement, which we'll get into in just a minute. But, it feels a little bit different to any other Call of Duty because of the omni movement. With the way the maps are designed, it's much more vertical. There's, you've got secret areas of like elevators in one map where you can sneak in, you crouch in. It's like it's like you're in a bloody Splinter Cell game or something. You're sneaking about with your silencer and all that. And then some maps are just, basically shipment. I mean, they're free. I'm pretty sure it's a freeway. So you got the train map with like a load of derailed trains that you can go in and all sorts. I find that fun. There's a good balance. One map really pushes for like assault rifles, then you got the shipment type map, which pushes for SMGs, but there's also range there. I think that this whole game feels balanced, which is a surprise. Now, I'm sure all the sweats and all the streamers and all that are going to find, the perfect weapon combination, the most OP gun in the game and all this crap, and then Activision or Xbox, whoever, it doesn't matter, I don't even know at this point, I've lost track of it, will make sure there's a load of skins out for that gun, then they'll eventually nerf it when everyone's bought the skins. That's the way it works. So, no doubt, streamers and all that will ruin it because people have to have the most OP gun because they need to, get a bit of an ego with the game. They don't like losing. Most people don't, but it's just a game. It's only a game. It's just a game. Why you have to be mad? That being said, the multiplayer is good, and that is a good, it's a good sign for any Call of Duty. If the multiplayer is good, the rest of it's probably pretty good. But like I said, we've seen some zombies gameplay, and that doesn't really look like my cup of tea, I'll be honest with you. It doesn't look like zombies to me. The atmosphere is kind of gone. You know what I mean? Like Black Ops 2 and all that. A lot of people seem to love Black Ops 3. But I never played much of the zombies in Black Ops 3. It was, 2015, so that was when I got into PC gaming, so I was playing more CSGO and all that. But the zombies, for me, doesn't look particularly intriguing, I may download it on Game Pass to play a little bit with some randoms or whoever you meet. But outside of that, the only other thing I'm really interested in is the campaign, and here's why. You see, I did love Call of Duty a long time ago, okay? But these days, I just don't think it's made for me, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. How many of you have played a Call of Duty last year, or the year before that, or the year before that, and just like, yeah, it's alright, but I don't know, it's just a bit boring. I just want a new COD that feels like the old days. I'm sorry, you got to accept that it's nostalgia at play here. You probably don't enjoy Call of Duty anymore because you just don't like Call of Duty anymore. That's really gotta be it. That's it. Every Call of Duty is the same, okay? It is the same. It's the same thing. You go into a mini-map. Well, I say mini-map, smaller maps compared to like Battlefield and all that. You run around in a circle, basically. You jump across the corner and you shoot someone. It is the same thing over and over again. And if you like that, you like that. If you don't like that, you don't like it. And if you're in the middle, and you're constantly buying these games and you enjoy them for an hour or something, then you say, oh wow, this is actually really shit. Mate, you just don't like Call of Duty anymore, okay? It's that simple, and I've come to that realization. I've given Call of Duty a lot of shit on this channel, but eventually I just realized, wow, maybe I just don't like these games anymore. It's probably because I got a job now, you know. That's kind of a big thing. It takes up your time. But yeah, that's what I mean by it's great, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to love this Call of Duty that, you know, it scratched that itch for them, you know? It scratches the itch. But it just doesn't do it for me anymore. So I'm probably not going to buy this game, I'll be honest with you. Sure, it's on Game Pass, so like I said, I'll download it for zombies or something and play the campaign. I'm looking forward to the campaign. But when it comes to multiplayer and, you know, the grinding and Warzone and everything, it's just not for me anymore, you know what I mean? But yeah, enough about me. The most impressive thing is definitely the Omni movement. They made a massive marketing campaign about it, and you know, it's absolutely a good marketing choice because it's really good. I never expected Call of Duty to really innovate on their movement of all things, because it's become such a, you know, a staple for the younger guys and girls, you know, the movement freaks and all that. But now it feels like there is a chance you can fight those guys by diving and all sorts. It's got a really, really smooth set of animations. It plays well. It's really good for the gunplay. I really enjoy it. It's like a first-person Max Payne game. The kids yearn for Max Payne. We need to get that Max Payne remake out ASAP. But the Omni movement is definitely a game changer. They weren't joking, and I was pleasantly surprised. I was expecting it to just be mid, to be honest with you, but it just works. It just works. It feels like it should have been in Call of Duty from day one. You know, it's perfect. It's perfect. I don't have any issues with the Omni movement at all. Sure, some of the animations look a bit goofy, but other than that, it plays well, it feels good, and it's going to make a good change-up for the Call of Duty formula, with the way the gunplay works and the movement, etc. Whether other games keep it, we don't know, but we'll see. But overall, I really enjoyed it. You know, there's not much else to say. It's an enjoyable Call of Duty, okay? But it's not going to be something I'm going to be buying or putting a shitload of hours into because, well, I don't want to. You know, there's other games out there. There's Space Marine 2 coming out. I'm looking forward to that. I'm playing Black Myth Wukong right now. There's just more variety out there now, and Call of Duty, yeah, it's good for your mates and all sorts, but, well, for me anyway, but, yeah, it's just not for me. And that's unfortunate. But yeah, it was an enjoyable beta, like I said, and we'll just leave it there, man. A little quick video for you. A month and a half and you get a 7-minute video. Sorry about that, but I am working on stuff. It just takes much longer to make now. But yeah, I've got some videos coming out on Suicide Squad and Black Myth Wukong. I've just replayed Modern Warfare 2. It's the 2009 game, so we'll do a video on that. Yeah, Space Marine 2 as well. Everything's coming. Just takes time. It just takes time. But I've completed everything, so well, apart from Space Marine 2 and Black Myth. But yeah, anyway, yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry it's a bit low effort, but hey, you know, I want to chill out. You know, Jack's Game Reviews. It's chilled now. It's chilled out. No crazy shit yet. But yeah, anyway, I'm fucking chatting shit now. Bye-bye. Enjoy your day. Yeah, goodbye.